Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Permettez-moi de vous souhaiter tous la bienvenue et de vous remercier pour l'opportunité de partager quelques mots avec vous ce matin. I'm delighted to have been asked as Canada's ambassador and permanent representative at the United Nations here in New York to offer a few words in respect of your Model UN exercise that you will be undertaking today. Here in New York, I have the privilege of leading a team of 32 members of the Canadian government who manage Canada's affairs here, representatives of the Department of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Development, as well as representatives of the Department of National Defence and the Canadian Royal Mounted Police as well. Our job is to advance and protect Canada's interest in the foremost multilateral body that exists in the world, which is the United Nations. I think the context of what the United Nations is and what it tries to do was perhaps best captured by Dag Hammarskjöld, the Swedish Secretary General, arguably the most famous and certainly the most impactful of the Secretary Generals of this organization, who said in 1961 that people think that the United Nations was created to take us to heaven. In fact, the United Nations, he said, was created to keep us from hell. And I think that encapsulates very, very well both the scope and, in fact, the limitations that exist. But we try here in New York and around the UN system every single day to make contributions that will somehow impact positively on the daily lives of people. A very tall order, but an essential order from the point of view of doing what we can to improve the human condition around the planet, particularly for young people such as yourselves around the world, who are now the majority of the 7 billion people who live on our planet and who will in fact have to deal with the consequences of today as you live your future over the course of the coming generations. So I thank you very much for this opportunity to offer some initial comments. Je vous souhaite tout le meilleur dans votre délibération aujourd'hui et merci beaucoup encore pour l'opportunité de partager quelques mots avec vous ce matin. Merci bien.